Hi, this is Glitter Wasp from the Palace of the Soul in San Francisco, your Inner Paradise Lounge, and it is May 8th, 2013. And today is my studio day, so I'm feeling kind of frisky because I've been creating and connecting to my own divine spark. So if I had a horse right now, I would probably jump on it and go for a ride, but I don't have a horse. The next closest thing that I have to it is a horse shit shovel. And that's what we are looking at right now. This is a shovel that I have embellished and decorated, and I want to tell you the story of this shovel. What I want to share with you is this story about the transformation of my inner mean girl, Nasty Nellie, to the queen of the shovels and buckets. So you know your inner mean girl, the naysayer, your inner critic, the one who always says, you're not good enough, you really suck, you can't do this, who do you think you are? Well, we all have one of those. And in my family, where repression and suppression were the name of the game, let me tell you, I developed a really mean inner mean girl. As a matter of fact, she was so mean, I had to take her to Inner Mean Girl Reform School, the wonderful school that Amy Ehlers and Christina Rilo run to transform our inner mean girls. So let me give you a little background on my inner mean girl. I named her Nasty Nellie. Nasty Nellie is the empress of deprivation, scarcity, and relentless hard work. Her favorite game was Insomniac Surprise Attacks. And for this game, she would keep me, Glitter Wasp, from sleeping by telling me all the things that I was not good enough at. So why bother even trying? Do you have one of those? Do you know how that is? So one of the things she loved was that when she kept Glitter Wasp awake doing this, Glitter Wasp would start to cry and be a blubbery, liquefied mess. And then Nasty Nellie could move in for her next favorite game, Comparison Queen Conundrum. And this was the game where she would point out to Glitter Wasp all the other great things that other women were doing, and she would fabricate riddles about why Glitter Wasp did not measure up. So I knew that I needed a powerful strategy to transform my inner mean girl, and I knew that glitter, a canvas, or in this case a shovel, glue, and paint were the best way to orchestrate a transformation. So you can see her here. So what happened is that I had the good fortune to live with a wonderful sweetheart of a man who had a shovel collection, and he donated his largest horseshit shovel to the cause. And I sure needed a big shovel, so I was so grateful for that. So when I did, I started to paint and glitter, and then what happened was that Glitter Wasp started to have a conversation with Nasty Nellie. And she said that she thought it was high time to honor her. And she was actually going to trick her. And she was going to trick Nasty Nellie into using the shovel to make compost out of her human flawedness and psychic garbage. And what happened, though, was that she decided she was going to tell Nasty Nellie that she was going to gain a new title, the Queen of the Shovels and Buckets. And then Nasty Nellie started to cry, and Glitter Wasp was so surprised about this, she could not believe it. And Nasty Nellie said, well, the reason that I'm so mean is that you never have appreciated me before now. And now that you've given me the title of the Queen of the Shovels and Buckets, then I will work with you to make your life better. So that was what happened. And now Glitter Wasp and Nasty Nellie are, well, I won't say they're the best of friends, but they do in fact work together. And Nasty Nellie, who is now the queen of the shovels and buckets, is actually really good at some things that Glitter Wasp doesn't do that well. So that's a little bit of the story of the transformation of Nasty Nellie into the queen of the shovels and buckets. And here she is. And she has here guilt trips, shattered dreams, broken vows, regrets. And then she has the crown, so that you know she's queen. And on the shovel are the reminders of how Glitter Wasp is going to treat herself. And it says, let go of all that no longer serves you. Believe in possibilities. Love yourself. So there's another thing that I wanted to share with you about your inner mean girl and your inner critic. You also have inside of you, part of your treasure, you have an inner muse. You have the voice of the muse. And when you start to spend more time creating and listening to the voice of your muse, you actually probably have more than one. I have at least 8. And we'll talk about that another day. But when you start listening to the voice of your muse, she starts to take up more space inside you. And the voice of your critic starts to take up less space. And all of a sudden, the world opens up to new possibilities. This is Glitter Wasp, live from the Palace of the Soul, your inner paradise lounge, telling the story of Nasty Nellie, the transformation of Nasty Nellie to the queen of the shovels and buckets. Recommendations for you: play with glitter and paint. Get your shovels out. If you have an inner mean girl, name her and begin the transformation. In the next couple of days, I'm going to give you a materials list, and then I'm going to take you on a vision quest and adventure to meet the queen of your own heart, one of your muses, and we're going to do a creative project together. If you'd like to learn more about my play shops, see my beautiful art, please go to my fan page on Facebook, Palace of the Soul. Visit my website, www.enchantedeye.net. Don't forget to check out Glitter Gypsies, OMG. She is partnering with me for this month. And thank you, everybody, for your beautiful comments. Thank you, Linda, for your gorgeous poem. Thank you, Marilyn and Elaine, for your support. Thank you so much for showing up to listen to my story today. And I'll be back tomorrow. The universe and I are sending you big